Hi, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Golf After Hours. I am your host, Mike Ratchman. You're watching us live on the Texas Golf Insider Network. And I want to apologize for being a little bit late with the heat out there that we're having right now, man. There's been a lot of surges. I don't think there's going to be any blackouts, but we had some brownouts and we just experienced one. So thanks for hanging with us. Hey, listen, I got a great show for you tonight. First, Dave will be here right after the break, and we got Adam Gross, director of golf at Baller Creek Golf Club. He's going to be with us here the full hour. Always a gas to have him on the show. And we got a packed one, too. We got Abby Algiers and Eric Fowler, who just got done from a Barcelona trip. I know it's right on my tongue. Barcelona trip. And they played golf. Actually, they were up there for about 7 or 8 days. We're going to do the first part of it now with Barcelona, and then we'll get the other part of Spain here sometime in August. So stick around for that, man. I've seen some wild pictures about Barcelona, and man, it makes you want to go there for sure. And I know a place you definitely want to go. It's Irwin Pebbles. He's director of golf at Trial Club in Jamaica, and he's got a Caribbean trip waiting for you. It's a phenomenal place. I've talked to so many people that have been there, and he's going to talk to us a little bit about kind of some innovative pricing, show you some of the golf holes, the resort. It's amazing. You want to stick around for that. And we'll start right here after break. So go grab yourself a cold one. It's Golf After Hours. Stick around. We'll be right back.
You're a dorkfish. They caught you with a corn dog.
Oh my goodness.
Hey,
Is everybody in?
Yeah, we're back.
Are we on?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Welcome back, everybody, to the Texas Golf Insider, Golf After Hours. Dave Roberts, Adam Gross. Adam's going to be with us the whole show. Hey, apologize again. We're 15 minutes late, and that kind of screwed up the whole deal. But, hey, we do have several guests that are hanging in there. They've been notified, and let's just hope they'll stick around. If not, we got this covered, no matter what.
Dun, 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 my Barcelona. No, that's not the right song, Ratchman.
Yeah, I knew it started. Hey,
My
folks, we're going to
Sharona.
go. We're going to.
What's in
find
your drink tonight, man?
You know, I tell you what, Adam talked me into a dirty martini.
A dirty martini, because that was a dirty song you were singing.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
My Barcelona. It
I think-
reminds me of a fling back in 1966. I was in Barcelona. She was a lonely lattice.
You know, and if you want to tell that story, go right ahead.
No, that's all right. We need to get to the Open Championship and get to Adam's take on the field goal on number 5.
Yeah. Hey, what do you think about the British Open, man? What do you guys got? I think Birkdale was tough. It was one of the tougher courses. They didn't know, which way to putt. Fast, slow, I mean, it was a hard course to figure out, Adam.
Yeah, I think the putting was definitely getting to him. The course obviously played pretty easy as compared to what they've done in the past at Birkdale. Obviously, the fescue and everything was all burnt out. So, I mean, these guys were able to basically wail on the drives and found pretty much everything, and really didn't seem to struggle. The wind was not very difficult. I don't know. As far as the Opens go, it wasn't my favorite to watch because I normally like to get up early in the morning and watch people just getting their asses kicked by the weather, And it was like, got up and it looked like just a beautiful California day. Like,
Yeah, it was. That's a good point. Guys were wearing just regular shirts.
Yeah.
Nobody got chilly over there. Dave, was it a good one to go to this year?
Well, I got up early to watch, especially the first and second round, because I wanted to see everybody before the cut. But a little disappointed, like we said, the weather. the Open Championship right there. But when you're 45 people at 1 under par or better, I think that's not the majors that we're normally. I mean, we're looking guys usually 4 or 5 under at the most over there, and yeah, that was a little low scoring for my taste. I wanted to see some trouble, some tribulations, knocking it sideways. These guys were getting out of some of that fescue kind of easy because it
Yeah,
wasn't
they kind of
wet.
were. Right.
You know, when it's wet, you can't get out of it. And like Rory hit a 3-wood on one hole and it went over the green. I mean, it was sad when the fairways were playing faster than the greens.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you guys pick Rory? I thought Rory would
Yeah,
show
we
up for you
we
guys.
had our secret squirrel text message going on, and we cannot talk about what was said on the air because it's not legal.
Well, you told me about it. We went to go grab a lunch, and you told me about it. I said, I don't think I was in that thing. And he goes, you didn't pick Rory.
You didn't pick Rory. This was the Rory, you suck text group.
Yeah.
Well, at least he made the cut.
Yeah.
My guy didn't make the cut, but there wasn't a whole lot of movement either. Adam, you didn't lose your spot.
No, yeah. Well, nobody was picking those guys at the top, so there wasn't a lot of big money movement anyway. So we kind of got away with it.
Yeah, and who picked Ryan Fox? Nobody.
Who would have?
It was amazing to watch, and he's a good. Hey, listen, he's a good player. He's a good champion. And I tell you what, to knock down a 10 or 12 footer on the last hole, I did watch that. I was babysitting back and forth with the grandbaby, and I thought I was, anyways. But I was watching. Yeah, right. And I watched the last putt, and I tell you what, there's a lot of jitters going on when you got 4.5 on the line, right?
Yeah.
But Adam, I love that. It was kind of refreshing though, that because you operate a golf course, right? A great golf course, guys, Valor Creek. We'll talk about it in a few minutes. But to see Ryan Fox in the swiftness that he played, that he was not like some of our other tour stars, wasn't that refreshing?
That was exactly what I was about to talk about, was that last group, because Burns does not screw around either, man.
No, he doesn't.
Like, those guys were racing around the golf course, which was awesome. The last group, they're waiting on the group in front of them. Normally that last group just takes for freaking ever. I watched a thing with Monty over the weekend that he was bitching about, that it was like 5 hours, 40 minutes or something like that for one of the rounds. And, he's going off on a tirade about it, and rightfully so. I mean, it's ridiculous, but that was awesome. That last group just flying around the course. And man, like those last 3 holes, you could tell Fox was in the zone, dude. He really was. He was jittery. He was ready to go. He was almost dancing around like hell when Burns was making his last putt on 18 or trying to. Man, you could see Fox was like back there, like pacing, like wide-eyed. And he's like, "Oh, I'm ready to make this son of a bitch. Let's go."
I don't even think 30 seconds after Burns putted out,
right.
he was
done.
The trigger.
Yeah, freaking awesome, man.
What was really crazy is that he wasn't messing around. He give me the club, boom. He hits it 10 feet from the pin.
Yeah,
that's the way he was swinging with his drive for the last 2 holes.
And even when he's in trouble, he'd still get up there and just make a decision and go with it.
Yep. And Burns, too bad. I like Burns. It would have been nice for an American to come home with that. But it is what it is. Hey, Fox is he earned it. He's playing this week, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
I
saw that he was on the list, but I don't know.
Hey, Adam, notice he's not talking about Tyrell Hatton.
Hey, I picked Tyrell Hatton, and you know who I got? I got Clark.
You picked the wrong guy?
No, I looked at him too, and I was like, it's Hatton. I said, I can't pick Clark. I said, you and I talked about it on our last show. On our last show, I says, hell no, I can't pick Clark. I said, I got Hatton. I said, at least I know he played pretty well the week before. And I get up in the morning, and I do all my docs and stuff of who I need to watch, Adam Gross, Dave Roberts, and everything. And I'm rooting for Hatton. And all of a sudden, I'm looking for Hatton, and I'm going, I says, I look in there to see who's winning, and I'm going, I look way down the list, and I got Clark, and I'm going, how the hell did that happen? So, and I think I might have been drinking that night. I'm not sure.
Hey, Adam, don't spend that under the table money too quick when you changed his pick.
Yeah, right. Just wait till you see who you get you next week.
Hey,
Oh, I
hey,
see
here's what you do, Mike. Pick Hatton this week. I guarantee you.
Uh-huh.
and then he'll give it to me.
He's on the wrong tour.
He's behind the scenes going, so what did those guys do?
Yeah. Who is that guy?
Oh, nice. Hey, listen, I want to talk about Valor Creek. Okay, enough of Burkdale. Valor Creek, man, what do you got going on? I know you and I talked earlier today. You got some things that you're doing to the greens right now, and it's about ready to come back.
Yeah, so we did a pretty aggressive verticut in the second week of July. So we, normally you verticut, expect Bermuda greens, you have to verticut 'cause as you're mowing, there's all the grass clippings, they build up and it just grows a thatch layer, right? So then as that thatch layer gets thicker, you can feel it on your feet. It's when the greens kind of feel mushy, is typically thatch is what you're feeling. Not really the soil being soft. And then of course that kind of creates a barrier for water and for fertilizers and everything to get down into the soil profile. So with Bermuda, you have to verticut. In the last couple of years, we've done just kind of a real light verticutting multiple times a year. And then every, 3 or so years, you got to do a real aggressive one, especially with mini verti greens that we've got. So anyway, so we did that in July 7th to 9th. And then, it's aggressive. It's pretty gnarly. It takes a lot of turf off the greens. Like he was talking about some of the bigger greens out here where they were having to dump the baskets on the mowers 40 to 50 times on a green.
Oh, wow.
So taking a lot of material off the greens. And then of course we had a week of no sunlight when it was raining like hell. So the rain's great, don't get me wrong, but you need sunlight for growth. So it kind of delayed the return, but now with the sunlight and the warmth right now, they're growing like crazy. They don't look beautiful right now, but they're actually putting pretty good. I played Sunday and Monday, and it didn't affect the score much at all. So everything's good. Fairways are freaking pure. Everything else is pure. Just the greens look a little damaged, but they're good.
Well, I was up in North Texas, so I did miss the rain, kind of watching things over in the area. So with that rain, you had no sunlight. You're in the middle of this major verticut, and now you're going to have a couple of days 100-degree temperature. Is that a negative, or do you think that will maybe speed up the process? You got to kind of be very wary of the weather, how it just changed so much so quickly.
No, I mean, honestly, like in years past, we've done the aggressive verticut more toward the end of the season, like August, September timeframe. And we decided to do it earlier this year because the heat will actually, obviously make it grow back in a lot faster than otherwise. So, these days right now that we're getting with the heat and the abundant sunlight, it's going to come back really fast and it'll fill in and everything will green up. And, I would think that the bounce back will be really quick now.
Well, that's good to hear, man. It's always in great shape. I mean, you guys are noted for having some of the best greens in South Texas, man, and I can vouch for that for sure. Hey,
Yeah, I mean, heck, we had what 6 to 7 inches on essentially Wednesday last week, and on Friday we were only cart path only on 3 holes. So,
oh,
Wow.
really?
yeah,
Great
so
drainage.
yeah, drains off beautifully out here, which is nice.
With the summer the way it is now, Adam, are you getting a lot of takers on the condos now? I mean,
We've kind of got our staple groups that come back every summer in the middle of summer. Your short bookings, obviously in the summertime, people are looking at the weather forecast, trying to avoid extreme heat or avoid, the weird storms that do occasionally come through.
yeah.
But yeah, so this summer is kind of hit and miss. We've got a couple people this weekend. We've got a big group next weekend that comes every year. All through August, I think we've got a few of our kind of regular groups. September gets a little bit lighter because we'll punch greens in early September, right after Labor Day anyway. So that always kind of stunts a little bit just because we make sure everybody knows when we have planned maintenance coming
Sure.
on. So, but that'll be we'll hopefully pull cores, but it'll come back so fast, especially after the verticut, that it won't take long at all for those to recover from that. So, but stay and play, yeah, there's some availability. If if you've got a group that is looking, whether you're short term even right now, if you want to shoot us an email or give us a call, we can look at the schedule and try to get you out there.
Yes, folks, and you can pick up the phone 830-833-0706 or vcgc.golf, and it'll get you right to Mr. Grosh.
My man.
Man,
Hey,
I've done
and
this
if
for
you
so
want
many.
to party, if you want to party out there, man, you guys got this magnificent, huge deck
Yeah.
that you got. Are you still doing receptions and stuff like that out there, or parties?
Yeah, occasionally, a lot of the residents out here, the members use it quite a bit, fishing and all that kind of good stuff. We do a few weddings. We don't do a ton of them just because there's not an indoor,
Yeah.
clubhouse kind of deal. So I kind of deter some of that. But if you're into the more of the outdoor experience, which is Texas,
Yep.
it's a great spot. It really is. It's secluded, it's quiet, it's nice and dark over there. It's a great spot, as you well know.
And got married there. Yeah. Actually,
Yeah,
my daughter got married there.
That's right.
So it's a great place. And if you're going to get married, make sure the timing is right. Do an October one. That always
There,
helps.
you're not sweating the whole time. Yeah.
If they want to know more about what's going on that Voller, Dave, would you give out that phone number and that website?
830-833-0706. And folks, check this out. You can call at 11 o'clock at night and still be able to book that tee time because they got the auto dialer thing. That's a cool feature, Adam.
It is. Yeah. You think about how many guys make tee time plans when they're sitting at the bar.
Us.
You're darn right.
Exactly right. It starts up.
That's when all the greatest ideas happen.
Yeah. Well, we've done that 100,000 times. It all starts in the bar.
That's right.
And then the next day you go, why did I do that? God, I feel awful today. Hey guys, we got to take a real quick break. We're really running behind, but we're going to catch up. We're going to find out what's going on in Barcelona. So if you know anything about Barcelona, stick around and comment a little bit. If you haven't had a cocktail yet, go get one at Golf After Hours. We'll be right back.
My Barcelona.
Welcome to the Scott Schreiner Golf Course in the heart of Kerrville, where the beauty of the hill country meets the thrill of the game. Experience golf like never before on a meticulously designed 18-hole course, a golfer's paradise surrounded by nature's splendor. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just getting into the swing of things, our course caters to all skill levels, guaranteeing you have a top-notch golf experience. Discover Scott Schreiner Golf Course, where passion meets play in the heart of the hill country. Book your tee time today and let the adventure begin.
Texas's best-kept secret, award-winning golf just south of Houston. The Wilderness Golf Club at Lake Jackson has established itself as one of the top 5 places to play in Texas. A majestic piece of pristine property, complete with 18 holes of naturally rolling terrain, nestled in the wetlands area of Lake Jackson. With the small-town atmosphere and the big city accommodations, the Wilderness is a must-play experience. Book your tee time at thewildernessgc.com. Join us at the Golf Mart by Worldwide Golf for the new Ping Scottsdale Tech Putters. The new mallets introduce IQ alignment technology. Inspired by eye-tracking research, each model improves your focus to sink more putts. And with the center of gravity behind the shaft, there's one to fit your stroke. Visit us at the Golf Mart by Worldwide Golf. Trusted by golfers since 1984 and home to the legendary 90-day 100% satisfaction guarantee. Get there.
Welcome back, everybody, to Golf After Hours. Mike Ratchman here, Adam Groth, Dave Roberts. Man, we got a full screen here, and we got some special guests here. I had a chance to go play golf with up in Gaylord, Michigan. Matter of fact, this group put that whole thing on, and we had a blast with you guys. Abby Algiers, she's a content coordinator or creator and storyteller. I've listened to her stories too. And then we got Eric Fowler with Destination Fairways. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thanks, Mike. Great to be here.
Yeah, it's good to see you guys again. Hey, last time I remember talking to you guys when we were up in Gaylord, and you guys were talking about this unbelievable trip that you guys were going to go on. It was going to keep you out there for a while, and I don't know how many weeks it was, but I'll start with you, Abby. Ladies first. What was your trip like to get over there to Barcelona? Because we're going to start with Barcelona, correct?
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's do that.
Okay, so we actually traveled to Madrid first and we're there for a week, but so let's pretend we didn't do that. We could have still flown to Madrid and then taken a train to Barcelona like we ended up doing. There are high-speed trains running from Madrid to Barcelona, which got us there really fast, beautiful train. But there are also flights or you could drive. So we took the train, got to
Yep.
Barcelona.
By the way, the train goes about 212 kilometers an hour. So I
Holy
did the
crap.
math, like 140 maybe. It's fast, but it's very smooth.
Say 140, 150 miles an hour. Yeah.
Oh
Right.
my God, serious? I mean, do you really feel the pressure when they take off? And
A little bit when they take off, not so much when they stop. What's really cool, we like those trains is it's so easy with the security getting in and out compared to the airplanes and going to the airport 2 hours before.
Yeah.
Oh,
You just
okay.
show up, go through the metal detector, and you're in.
Even if you have your clubs, we didn't take our clubs
Right.
with us. We rented at the different places, but you could even take clubs on these trains.
I mean,
So-
just thinking about how fast that train, I'm thinking Harry Potter at 9 3/4. And next thing you're, oh my gosh, that's quick. That's quick.
Totally.
Right. So then we got to Barcelona and rented a car once we got there. But
Yeah, and then we started off, we had three stops on our golf tour of Barcelona. Camarol Wellness, it's called Camarol Quinto del Lago Resort, which is the site of the 2031 Ryder Cup. So that was our
Well,
first
that's right.
destination. beautiful course, and it's also got an extensive wellness spa that goes above and beyond like the regular treatments. It's
Abby took advantage of those, and
yes,
I did
and you
too.
did too. Yeah, we both
Hey,
did.
listen, I seen that place, and let me tell you, that was an amazing building that I
Yeah.
seen, and it kind of wraps around the green. I guess there's a golf course right there.
Well,
And
yeah, that and Porta has that too, where it wraps around.
really,
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, they both have some really impressive
Buildings. Yeah.
buildings and just gorgeous grounds, everything.
PGA training facility at Camerol. It's very cool.
well, how did you keep up with it all? I mean, first let me back up just a second.
Okay.
How many days were you there in full?
We were there 5 days. We were there from Monday until Saturday. So
Okay.
6 days. Yes. And
So so we had 3 places. 2 of them we just stayed one night, and the last place we stayed 2 nights, and then stayed
So
in
you
Park.
guys took your time instead
Yeah.
of rushing to another 9 holes or another 18 holes.
Right.
And
it- yeah, it was nice. There was a lot of downtime built into our schedule. So we
Unlike some of the fam trips you may have been on, Mike.
yeah. Well, the best thing, I came there a couple of days late, and I think that was a good thing. Even though we had a little problem getting there, it turned out to be so good.
Yes.
And I got to tip my hat to you both, because I think you guys put on a really good show
Oh, thanks.
when we were up in Gaylord. And I was going to ask you a question. Have you seen America's golfing couple out there while you guys were in Spain?
yes.
Not
Oh,
physically.
you did.
Yeah,
No, not physically. Virtually, we did.
Oh, okay.
we were on par with them, keeping up with them online. Just, they were golfing their way through Europe, as were we. So yeah, it was
They were
fun
there
to-
6 weeks though, Mike. So I don't know if they're even back yet.
Yeah, and I think they're going to be out there for another 10.
Crazy.
Another time. I left them a couple messages. They haven't gotten back with me yet, but I'm trying to get them on the program and let him know that if they're looking for the Texas market, I'm your guy, and so is Ava.
Yeah.
We can come out and check those places out. We'd love to
Right.
do
You're
it.
right.
Right.
Well, Mike, I'm going to tell you, Adam and I and Mike will have a little trouble at your next place in Porta, because it says there are no adult beverages on the golf course, and
That is
w-
true.
Well,
we need
Dave,
some shot straightener.
before you go out and when you're done, or even at the turn, so you could.
There you go. You got to
Yes,
have a little reload at the turn, otherwise you start falling asleep.
A
Okay,
little
so we do
reload.
it at the turn, because after Mike takes out a couple of trees, we usually just start hitting it up a little bit, and that would be that'll be a little tough. Do they sell Fireball in Spain?
You have to bring your own. Well, and Porta was cool because they have these umbrella pines. They're massive. You've probably seen them in Portugal and Spain, that help provide that shade.
Yeah,
They're
the
out there
days
to get
Good.
warm.
I'm gonna need it, because I'm like, I look like Charlie Brown in a midlife crisis. So I mean, this has got to be taken care of here. I don't got a full head of hair like Adam.
Well, they
Yeah.
have 2 18s. One, the Dunes course, the links basically is what it is. There's no trees, so that one's rough.
Beautiful.
I'll go to the forest course.
yes. It was really hot the day we played at Importa on the forest course, but those trees, honestly, they help so much.
Yep.
It wasn't,
Right.
didn't feel as bad as it was.
What's cool about them, you have to. I think we sent Mike some pictures. The branches go pretty high up, so we didn't lose a lot of balls due to the trees.
I got to tell you this. You're actually a pretty good photographer, Eric. You took some great pictures and stuff like that.
Thank you.
He took a picture of me when I was up in Gaylord coming out of the sand trap. And it was like you would see in, Golf Illustrated. And so my buddy asked me, he says, "So what'd you do on that hole?" And I says, "Well, I lost the ball. I went way to hell over the green." Remember that?
It looked
Went way
great,
to hell.
right?
But the
I
form
got
looked good, yeah.
picture. I got the picture. And, you took some nice pictures too, some nice selfies that you guys did. And so is there something out there? I mean, you played, what are the 3 courses that you ended up playing?
We played Camerol,
Okay.
which is where the Ryder Cup will be.
It's called the stadium course we played. They have another
yeah.
course,
Okay.
stadium course. of course, in 5 years, it's not going to look anything like what it does now, but we got to say we played it.
You know, we
Okay.
played at the venue where it'll be.
Okay, and your score was, you guys scored pretty well?
I got that somewhere. I don't know where it is.
We were there too, right? We're golf writers, not professionals.
Right.
Yes.
I
It wasn't
think
about
broke
score,
100.
Mike. It
Let's
was
say
about
that.
the experience, okay? The
Right.
Yes.
Well, I
experience.
just
Thank you.
wanted
That's
to
right,
check,
Dave.
because Abby's got some game and so does Eric. And
I
see
heard
both
that
play.
he was a sandbagger, so I mean, I'm trying. You're trying to verify that live and in color. Okay, we got it.
Right.
I seen them both play and they kicked our butts pretty good. Even though we had a blast doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, so course number two.
That's in Porta. That's the one where the two 18s from the Forest course and the Dunes course come together and they merge. And that's, you have a background of, I don't know if they're condos or a hotel behind it. And it's, you're going up to basically like a grandstand, it looks like.
It's pretty cool.
Both 18s come in. There are two different greens, but you're coming around a big thing of water, a big area of water, and you come into it. It's a cool look and feeling.
So was that considered a little bit harder than the other course?
Well, no, I think Ryder, or the Ryder Cup won the Fountain course. That was a little more difficult, but the third one, El Prat, Real Club del El Prat, right? That was probably the hardest.
Yes.
That looks like a cool golf course, so looks like
Correctly, that's where they host the Spanish Open, right?
The
Yes.
DP Tour was there in May. DP World Tour was there in May. Yeah.
Yes. And the Spanish Open, I think over 10 times they hosted it there.
Yeah.
At the, yeah. So just to summarize for listeners, viewers, 3 locations. We stayed at Cameral, which is the site of the Ryder Cup, also has a magnificent spa. So it kind of leads to if travelers, like if let's say a couple, let's say the woman doesn't want to golf,
Or the guy.
or the guy, either one, it's a great spot. Or if, we both enjoyed the spa after golf. So it's
Right.
really great opportunities for that.
Then in Porta.
And Porta also has a spa, also has just a wonderful like on-site facilities, practice facility, restaurants.
And El Prat. El Prat is more traditional, a lot of history there. As you mentioned, the Open was there, the Spanish Open and DP Tour. The thing with all three is the people. The people also help the experience. I think, Dave, you were saying that not only the greens start to look similar, right, and the fairways and the bunkers, but having that experience with the people and the wineries we went to and the food, all amazing.
Right. And I have to put a plug in for Barcelona Golf, and that was the tour operator who kind of made it all possible. And just sort of a plug for people, if you're thinking of going to Barcelona or anywhere to do a golf trip, just the ease that having someone schedule everything for you.
Yeah.
Like it's just
Yeah.
so, and they can do anything from, okay, we'll take care of your tee times to we'll have a transfer ready for you at the airport.
Food.
We'll have a driver for you.
Right.
We'll schedule your winery tours. They can do anything you want. So it's really kind of sky's the limit when it comes to how
Yeah.
your trip could look.
And for driving time, I don't know if we mentioned that, it's about 1:40 to the farthest golf course in Porta. And
From
then
Barcelona.
From Barcelona, and about an hour to Cameral, and then only 50 minutes to El Prat, Real Club El Prat. So that one.
Yeah, I was over there.
Yeah.
I was over there last fall. I flew into Barcelona, and then we rented a car and went all the way down the southern coast. Almost way down there past Malaga, and we ended up playing golf at a resort called La Finca down by Murcia. But man, there's a lot of great golf in Spain, and driving. We drove the whole country basically, and it's got some amazing topography.
Oh yeah.
Throughout the country. It's a beautiful, beautiful place to visit and great golf.
Yes.
Yep,
We're gonna
agreed.
head to Finca in October. Finca
So
yeah,
there's a finca up kind of more around Madrid, and then there's La Finca, which is down near the coast. So
Corzine.
there's 2 of them. Yeah. So I was kind of getting confused when I first was looking at it too, but there's 2 of them.
did you play are you the one that was at the Solheim Cup was featured at Finca?
No,
Okay,
that's the
what
other
we're
one.
doing.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So you guys are going to be going back there in October?
Mike,
Yes.
she would go back there every month if she
Tomorrow.
could. She loves
Awesome.
Spain, so.
Well, you got
Yeah.
my number, you got Ava's number. And
We
if
need
you need
golfers.
some-
We know who to
Yes,
call,
yes.
right?
Yes, you know, if they're looking for the Texas market, you know, where are your people? Now, I know you guys enough that you enjoy a cocktail ever so often.
Yeah.
And is the wineries, and again, Adam, I didn't even know you went to Barcelona. But is there any wineries that you stopped off and went, oh yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Because some of the best come from there.
Yes, I'm glad you asked because I've been telling everyone I know about these two wineries that we had private tours at each one. They're both owned by the same family called the Torres family. So the first winery is called Familia Torres. It's a 5th generation winery now going into the 6th generation, and it's like one of the most famous wines in Spain, wine labels, and just they take a winery tour above and beyond. Like they've got different levels of private tours you can have. We went down in the depths of the
Yeah.
winery and had a barrel tasting. So we actually, you know,
Nice.
You had to take the plug out and stick that, whatever it's called, in there to suck out the wine and try it. But yeah, it was
Hmm.
You had to
much
love
more
that.
elegant than that. Suck out the wine. It was just like, yeah, it was great. It was
well, they
really
had I called a light show, but it was very, beautiful music, classical music playing, and just the lights came on slowly. So of course there's different levels of tours they could give. Just show up with the bus and go do a quick tour, or this third level that they took us on because they wanted us to experience it and write about it, and it was amazing. And
Yeah,
you get to try the wine directly from the barrel.
Isn't
I
that,
can
There's a beautiful restaurant over and a courtyard overlooking the vineyards that you can have lunch after. You can have a tapas experience and it had like a wine and tapas experience. Really anything. So,
Well, you know, it sounds like you guys really ended up a good trip. You know, I'm glad you guys could spend a few minutes with us to talk about it. But you know, this is not the only time we're going to get you on. You have another part of Spain. Where'd you go?
We went from Barcelona, then we flew to Sweden. We were north
Ooh.
of the Arctic Circle and golfed under the midnight sun.
Oh, how cool.
Okay, well, we're going to hold off on that one until the
Teaser.
next time we meet, because I've seen all these photos and stuff like that. Just really amazing, man. You guys are really lucky to be out there and enjoying some of this golf around the world. It's not just America that's blowing up in golf. I mean, the game has just exploded. And you know, now that there are so many ladies that are into it, it's not just a man's game anymore. So when you make a vacation, it's for two, and you try to leave the kids at home if you can pull it off. But I know it's family friendly over there as well.
definitely. All of the resorts we visited definitely were family friendly, but in a very nice way. It wasn't obnoxious, you know, like it wasn't Disneyland family friendly. It was, no offense to Disneyland. It was just very subtle, very nice and quiet, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, give out the website again if anybody wants to go to it and check out Barcelona.
BarcelonaGolf.com.
Okay.
Really can
That's it.
help you just, or you know, organize your trip or just even get your questions answered and take it to whatever level that you want to take it for your trip.
Hey, and if you got some photos and some storytelling that you want me to post on my website, I'd sure like to put it up there, get that out, get to all of our Texas folks, you know,
Yeah.
that run through our website. Hey, guys, thank you very much for taking time. Very good to catch up with you. And real quick before I let you go,
Yes.
do we have any other fam trips that are coming up that I need to know about?
Well, we're meeting about them right now. We're
Yep.
working on the schedule, but
Okay.
you'll be the first to know, Mike, when we get that schedule finalized. It's in
My
the
arm's getting
works right
better.
now. Yes,
Yeah.
okay, good. All
Arm's getting
right.
better. Just wanted to
Yes.
let you know about it.
And if anything comes up in Spain, you're also
Oh,
on our
yeah,
short
right.
list.
Or even
Okay.
Sweden, Mike. Will take it.
We'd like to hang out with you two again. It'd be a lot of
Yes.
fun.
105 degrees there. I think you'd enjoy Sweden at this point.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure. Hey,
That's a
listen,
lot.
good catching up again, and we'll do this here. I'll put a schedule together for August, and we'll do this again.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks.
Nice to meet you,
meeting you
Dave.
guys.
Adam.
All right, you guys
Let's
take
go.
care.
Thank
Have a
you.
great night.
Bye-bye.
Hey, folks, listen, we're going to take a real quick break. When we come back, we're going to Jamaica. First to Barcelona, now we're to Jamaica. We're going to get you out of Texas, I can assure you that. If you haven't had a cold one yet, time to go get one. Golf After Hours. We're coming right back.
Centrally located in the Texas Hill Country between San Antonio and Austin, you will find Valor Creek Golf Club in Blanco, Texas. Opened in 2007, Valor Creek has been awarded high rankings on several platforms every year due to great course conditions, a challenging layout, and a relaxed atmosphere with a friendly staff. Book your tee times now by calling 830-833-0706 or visit our website at www.vcgc.golf.
Landa Park Golf Course offers an exceptional golf experience to players of every level. This newly redesigned 18-hole public course, nestled along the Comal River, combines a challenging layout with spectacular Texas Hill Country views. Located in the heart of historic New Braunfels, Landa Park Golf Course is convenient to players from Dallas to San Antonio and everywhere in between. Escape the routine. Call the Pro Shop to book your tee time today or visit us online at landaparkgolfcourse.com.
At Paragon Casino Resort, the possibilities are endless when you play your way. Imagine your perfect getaway, the kind with non-stop thrills, your favorite entertainment, and a world of luxury. With everything you could possibly want, all at one place. You want it all? Stop imagining it and come get it. Only at Paragon Casino Resort in nearby Marksville. Come see the way Louisiana plays.
Texas's best kept secret, award-winning golf just south of Houston. The Wilderness Golf Club at Lake Jackson has established itself as one of the top 5 places to play in Texas. A majestic piece of pristine property, complete with 18 holes of naturally rolling terrain, nestled in the wetlands area of Lake Jackson. With the small-town atmosphere and the big city accommodations, the Wilderness is a must-play experience. Book your tee time at thewildernessgc.com.
Hey everybody, this is Dave Roberts, your Gummy Bear Golf Pro, coming to you live from Frisco, Texas, home of the 2027 PGA Championship. I just finished playing the West Course, and let me tell you, it's going to be fun next year when we see these guys in May come over here and tackle this at Frisco, Texas. Well, on the way over, I ran into a good friend of mine, Doug DeBerry. He's the owner of this, folks, the Reaper Putter. Hey Doug, we want to welcome you.
Thanks, Dave.
Tell us about this Reaper Putter.
Well, this is the Scythe putter. If you hold it up, it looks like the side of the Grim Reaper. And you get your eyes over the ball better.
Look at there, folks. The Reaper Putter, death by 1,000 putts. Go on reapergolf.com. Check it out, the Reaper Putter. If it was good enough for Johnny Miller and good enough for Gene Liller, it's good enough for you. I'm Dave Roberts. This is Doug DeBerry. We'll see you on the putting green.
Welcome back, everybody. Golf After Hours. I'm your host, Mike Ratchman, Dave Roberts, and Adam Gross. Whew, must have been that olive I had.
What I was saying,
Uh-huh.
I'll say it on the air. guys, when y'all see our opening, we did that a while back, and we've all aged since that opening.
Oh, really?
We look
Oh,
so
no.
young. I was like,
We were what?
we looked young in the opening, and then all of a sudden now I'm looking at it and going, oh my God.
Yeah, we look our age now.
We've got a couple of tree rings around the neck here.
I'm trying to hide mine with my collar. I'm going.
I was going wild tonight. I was just
Well,
going,
he's a young.
It is a wild
young boy.
shirt.
He's the
yeah, I got
baby
it
of the
at
crew.
Edwards Air Force Base, our golf course out there, Hoosier Lakes. Donovan, who is our pro out there, he believes in color. Nothing in that shop is bland. You'll the only solid you're going to see is the towel they're wiping off the counter with, because everything has. I got to get this puppy right here.
Yeah, that's good
Hey,
stuff.
folks, listen, we're trying to catch up with Ewan Peebles, and because of the delay we had to, I really don't know what the timing is in Jamaica right now. I think we're pretty close on the same time zone. I'm not sure, but we're trying to hunt them down, see if we can get them in, because you guys got to see this place. And we can talk a little bit about it. It's called the Trial Club, and Adam, yeah. It is unbelievable. And everybody that I talked to was like, they're just blown away by it. And, first of all, the whole place is just very amazing. And, we talked about this, guys, maybe going out there in October or November and
I'd be down.
taking a little trip, maybe get 8 people with couples. If you want to go, that's great. 8 couples, go down there for 4 days and, have a little tourney between the boys. Everything's handicapped, throw some money in the till. But the service, that they have at this place, everybody I talked to said just blows you away. I mean,
That's
it's
what it looks
just-
like. Like, I did a little research online today, man. It looks incredible. The places you stay, the houses or villas, I guess what they're referred to them as,
Yep.
I mean, it looks like an endless choice of, from 1 bedroom to 10 bedroom villas,
Right.
which
Doesn't
really turn into a villa when you talk about 10 rooms. That's more like a mansion, but
it is like,
dude, they look incredible. The golf course looks beautiful, but the service, it does sound like is extraordinary.
Well, I hope white is your favorite color, because almost every building over there is white.
Mm-hmm.
it pops the greenery big time, man,
Yeah, it
and
does,
the
yeah.
ocean.
So hey, I got to ask you, Ratch, because you were saying it might be a couple's trip. Well, if I go over there, can I bring back my next ex-wife?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if you want to, yeah, you want to make it a bad trip, go right ahead.
I mean,
No, it'd be good at the beginning.
Yeah, I prefer you take a hooker if you're gonna go.
No. I mean, I bring
You'll
one
have
back.
more fun.
That's my third passion besides what I do for a living in this show. My third passion is divorce. So I mean, it's just
Well, you're thriving.
Yeah, you're not a quitter, Dave. You're definitely not a quitter.
I'll be on there live support. One more. I need one more for the trifecta.
Oh boy. All right, hey, listen, you want to talk some golf? Since we're here.
I guess we
Okay.
could.
Hey, listen, okay, I'll ask you guys a question. And I'll start with you, Adam. You got a great golf course. I mean, you got a great golf course where you're at. I know you play it all the time. And tens of thousands of people come out there annually to come play. So, but when you got a getaway and you want to go play a different course in Texas, is there one on your list that you can say, I tell you what, I can go to that place all the time, as much time as I can get to get there, and how much time can I spend? And is there one course that sticks out that you just really love?
I would say that one of my favorite courses, of course, I'm talking about with private clubs too here, because a lot of our section events are private clubs, but I think one of my favorite courses in Texas has been Miramont over in College Station or Bryan, Texas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. I mean, it is a tour quality golf course. Plenty of challenge, but doesn't kick your teeth in. And just wow. And I mean, the 99,000 square foot clubhouse doesn't hurt, but the golf course is fantastic.
Okay.
It is phenomenal. And at the first tee, Mike, they treat you like a king. The last time it was several years ago, because we had an event there for the juniors, so I went over to play. And on the first tee, they have this box. It's a starter's box, but it has everything that you would need, from Tums to Tylenol. I mean, you're going to go away well.
Adam's kind of golf
There is
course.
no reason why you have an ailment on that thing. And then I think we had some cold towels there too. Yeah, that golf course is phenomenal. And that's in Bryan, Texas, folks, right outside Texas A&M.
But that's a private club that you can play.
We can.
We can.
We
Yeah.
can.
Well,
But yeah, as far as like
hang around
public
elite
access,
people.
You got. I
Huh.
think that you'd probably have to have a member sponsor you on.
yeah, I
Okay.
would think so.
Well,
Yeah.
let me clarify that. Now we at least know a private club. If you can recommend, you want to recommend, but it's another place that you can go play, and so can us peasants.
Mhm.
Get out
We could
there
have got
and
you on Marymount. I mean, it's only
Oh,
$80,000
I know. I can.
initiation fee and
Well,
$9,200
it used to
a
be.
year. I mean, you could
It
afford
used to be. I don't know about now.
Yeah, now it's probably.
That's a good question. I have to kind of rack my brain a little bit as far as like public access golf courses. I mean, there's a handful that I play somewhat regularly with other groups and stuff like that, but what is my personal favorite? I don't know. Let me think about that one for a minute.
Okay,
What do you
David,
think,
I'll
Dave?
go with you.
Public access that we can actually play. I do like a couple of the courses at the Woodlands. They have a Palmer course over there that is really, really nice. It's one that you're probably going to use every club in your bag. And it starts off, number one, little slider right. You don't want to hit it out of bounds, but you want to hit something like a 3-wood off the tee box, get it going. Then it starts with a medium par 3. It gets you into the round. I like that golf course. I'll be a homer. Brent Blackburn, a good friend of mine, just went to Albuquerque, New Mexico, to that country club, but the Corpus Christi Country Club.
Yeah, I heard good things about that.
Is phenomenal. And, Fields Ranch, the normal guy, if you've got the money to go up there and play at the Omni, you can go
Well,
there.
and again, if you've got money to be a club, a member somewhere, you guys give us a few choices. And same with.
But I'll give you one that you've got to play if you have not played it, and that's up in Plano, right? And it's the Tribute, and it's all the British Open holes. It's kind of like Tour 18, but it's British, and they got St. Andrews 1 and 18. They have 17 where you have to actually hit it over a wall instead of a house, and there's the Hell's Bunkers there. You got a couple holes from Carnoustie there. Phenomenal shape, and the clubhouse is old timey. And but the golf course, I mean, you want to play something that really replicates the British Open or the Open Championship Tribute up in Plano.
Well, I'll tell you what, my favorite course that I will go out, take a train, fly to, and that's Lajitas Golf Club.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was going to say too. Yeah, I was going to say that too.
I'll tell you what, folks, if you want to spend a few bucks and enjoy one of the most magnificent golf courses, I think, in the Bend, it's got so many elevation changes. The bad part of the whole deal, it takes you 5 hours to play only because you're taking an hour full of pictures.
Yeah.
I mean, you get up there and it used to be a super, super hidden gem, but the word is out. And I mean, so if you want to fly there, they got their own airport. You want to take a train there? I took both of them to train, and plus I drove. But flying in is a gas, but taking a train out there to Alpine and then rent yourself a car and then go through the mountains.
That drive from Alpine up there is so awesome.
It really is, isn't it?
Yeah. The drive to Alpine, not so much.
No.
The drive after Alpine,
Ratchman
real
likes
nice.
we were fortunate enough to fly up there and then take from Dallas and get close, and that was the goldfish incident, and we got up on a par 5. I think it's 600 yards, and Mike hit a driver 4-iron because you got like this 90-foot drop off the tee box.
Mhm.
So Mike was like, he's all like, yeah,
I'm
baby.
all puffed up. Yeah. You know, I hit it. And now that was many years ago. We were out there last year, and we rented out a bed and breakfast that was a 747 turned into a bed and breakfast. And it was the strangest ass place I've ever stayed in my life.
No kidding.
Yeah, we slept in the cockpit. You know, we were like in the room where all the chairs
Don't say that out loud, okay?
In Lajitas?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, no, it's amazing what they're doing out there.
Huh.
They got all these little igloo popping up now.
Yeah.
That you can
Yurts
go
and
stay
whatnot.
out there. It's I tell you what, it's becoming something very special in Texas. And the write-ups that they get all the time, they got their own jets that fly in. We took Kelsey Warren's jet in. He's the guy who owns the city, and it was the coolest damn thing. I didn't even know where Lajitas was until we landed. And the first time we went out there, Adam, it was like the good, bad, and ugly. You know,
Oh, yeah.
when you got off the plane, the airport weeds were about 10 feet tall.
Yeah.
You know, the only thing you could hear the whistle almost of the good, bad, and ugly, you know.
Yeah.
But as soon as I got off, of course, that was with Joe Valentino. We're already about 5 drinks into it.
Of course.
I think I landed in a really good place.
Yep.
And we've been going back ever since.
Dude, I love that place. Yeah.
I can
That's
just
right,
see
you've been out there.
Ratchman sleeping in an airplane and Ava going, something, and you go, Shirley, and she's like, don't call me Shirley. I could just see that all over again, you know. Abe, so.
Yeah.
You know what the worst part of, we'll never do it again because it's a 3-story. And you know what it's like to go 3 stories up to go grab something you forgot? Do that
Yeah.
a couple times when you had a few and go, hey, honey, while you're up there, would you get me that? Yeah. It's the easy part is coming down. But you
It's
got
always
so,
easy when you go downward.
yeah, you got so many choices out there, right?
Oh, yeah. As far as where you're staying, you talking about Lajita still, or you talking about?
Yeah, Lajitas.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah,
no
I mean, they got
cell phone, so if
houses
you
to
wanna get
rent. They
wet,
got the
you're away.
actual hotel rooms. Like when I went with a big group, and they had a couple of the houses rented, so we'd kind of all gather there and cook and party and whatnot. But I was kind of a late ad, so I stayed in the one of the hotel rooms. Dude, it was cool, man. It's like had the old school wooden
Yes.
kind of walkway, kind of felt like
Right.
the old west. But you got in the room, and it still had kind of a little bit of creaky wood, but it was definitely updated, and then great pool facilities, and it was awesome, man. Bar was
Well,
cool. Bar was
we
great.
got up. Pat Hill out. It was my 70th birthday out there, and Pat Hill and myself got up, and we wrote a song, "Hanging in Lajitas."
Mhm.
And we're all jacked up, and we said, "Come on, man, let's go up there and sing a song." Place was jam packed, and I told one of the guys, I said, "Hey, man, we wrote a song for you guys. We got up there, kind of did the whole thing. It's called Hanging in Lajitas." And guys, that's what we're all doing right now, man. Just hanging in Lajitas. I tell you what, we bought the house down for one song. We're hanging in Lajitas, chilling out and laying back. And you know, one of those kinds of songs, and just had a blast out there. They encourage you to have a lot of fun.
They do, yeah. Yes, they do.
Yeah. So that's my pick. And I don't know if I'm not going out there in the summertime anymore.
Oh no. Oh no.
No.
Yeah, when I went, it was July, and it was a little warm, but it wasn't terrible. I mean, you
Still
move around the golf
tolerable,
course
huh?
pretty quick, and you know, like I said, they got nice pools. So you just go to the pool afterward, and
Yep.
it
Well,
really
we
wasn't
had
that,
our own house with a pool.
yeah, it wasn't that bad. Even in July, it wasn't that bad.
Well, and they got two really nice pools out there if you're staying in the condos like
Yep.
you were talking about.
Uh-huh.
Just a great place. The redesign is really better than the original, I think. And I just miss hitting it over into Mexico.
Into Mexico, yeah.
That was the only thing that I missed there. But you know,
I still did it.
Well, yeah.
On
But
purpose
you were
or
aiming
not.
down the fairway. We absolutely did that way anyway. Yeah, no, the policia is still after you. You got a
Hey.
wanted poster over there.
But I'll tell you one, the scariest time I was out there, and they were still building, they're just getting a new water system in and stuff like that. There was a new guy out there, and he's showing me, right, how everything is going to be laid out. And you look across the water into Mexico, and there's a lion on the other side standing there just like this and watching us. And I'm going, I said, you see that? And he goes, yeah, man, let's get out of here. And I said, man, I hope that water is real high because he looks pretty hungry. And I think they got rid of most of that stuff, but they're, holy crap, scared the hell out of me.
Yeah, there's a lot of mountains out there. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a bunch of mountain lions roaming
Oh,
around.
yeah, they come down. And, but I think with all the construction now that they're doing out there, they probably scared pretty much of them off.
Mm.
And I think they're thinking about building another, I don't know if you know this, but it's in the makings, another par 3.
That'd
Oh,
be
really?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, they're going to build another par 3. And, and if you don't hit the target, you lose your ball. That's how many 9 holes that they're going to do. It's target, and we'll get you there. But if you miss the green, pay up.
Leave it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, guys, hey, listen, man, it was good catching up with you guys. Haven't seen you in a while, Adam. And sorry we couldn't catch up with Ewan, man. I mean, it's
Yeah, I wanted to hear about this place.
yeah, we'll reschedule them and get them back on, and we'll make sure it's the same time that you're on too, because I
Cool.
know
Yeah, I'd love
we're
to hear about
thinking
it.
about going out there now. And Dave, you need to put that on your list about traveling with us to get out there.
Yeah, the last time I was in Jamaica, it was off of a cruise. We only got to spend the day out there, and yeah, that was exciting. But yeah, I'd like to go play some golf out there because wonderful golf courses out there.
Well, they got the premier one out there. I mean, everybody's talking about this, the premier course to play. It's got some really cool artifacts that are out there, some of the hole changes. And of course, there's been some hole changes with hurricanes and stuff like that. So they do get hit with that. Adam, well, thank you for hanging out with us tonight, man.
Always a good time. Heck yeah.
Appreciate it. I want to thank Gravy all the time, running buddy for 20 years.
Man, I had hair when we started.
Hey, I did too. It wasn't much, but it was more than what I got. But I also want to apologize for Erwin for our lateness and our trouble that we had powering up our podcast too. And Abby and Eric, thank you very much for joining us. I can't wait to book you again next month to find out what the other side and the other part
About
of
Sweden. Heck yeah.
Yeah. And I'll be waiting for that invitation if you need 2 other people to come on in. Hey, folks, listen, I want to thank everybody for joining us too every week, watching us and sharing what we got going on every week. And so we appreciate you doing that as long as you guys keep sharing like you have been doing. Dave and I'll be back every Wednesday night. But until then, rain or shine,
Book your tea time.
have a great week, everybody. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah, I've got something over here to cheer.